Hello everybody, welcome to week 9, opening up week 9 before week 9 because I think some of you might want to get ahead. And I just want to do a little bit of a warning. Remember that you're taking a 4-credit class, and 4-credit class means that there are 4 hours that you are supposed to be quote unquote in class, and then there are more hours after that to be doing homework, and I believe it equals out to be 16 hours, and if my math is right, a week that you should be budgeting for this class. And week 10, which is a really heavy homework week. So what I have done is I have posted some things this week that you can get ahead for that week 10 to lessen your workload for week 10, because I'm going to take every single minute that I can in week 10. It's just a heavy workload, and just know that remember that I am translating this class into an online class from a face-to-face class. And our face-to-face class did the same amount of work in the week. For some reason, when I put it online, it just looks like a lot more than it does when I am giving it to students face-to-face. So I just want to warn you about that, and there are some things for you to be doing to get ahead if you choose to do that, which I would very much encourage you to get some of these things done ahead of time, just because it's just time. Some of it's not even hard, it's just time. So if you can be dabbling a little bit, that would be a really good thing for you. This week is also, here, I just need to, there we go. I just really want you to know that this week is an important week content-wise. There are 3 really important presentations this week, which teaches you how to write your rhetorical mode essay. A lot of you are coming from the perspective of writing 5-paragraph essays, and that is not what this assignment is. It is a different way of writing academic papers, and this is the week where I'm going to give you all of the instruction on how to do that. So it's very, very important for you to watch all the videos and all of the presentations and participate in the Voicethread, because you do have an assignment this week, just like you had an assignment last week, that I can tell whether you've done the work or not. When we were doing the Guilty Project, I could tell who did the Voicethread and who didn't, because or I don't remember if it was a Voicethread or a video, but in the video or the Voicethread or whatever it was, I gave you answers. And so the people that didn't do that were marked down on things that they wouldn't have even had to think about. So they did more work than they had to do. They were confused about the work because they didn't do the instructional videos. That's the only real way I can do my teaching, is through the videos and the presentations. So if you're choosing not to do that, you're choosing not to get the instruction. So I just really want to reiterate, if you want to do this paper right, and this is the big paper, this is the one that is worth the most of your grade, you need to do the work. So I just wanted to let you know that, and there are several things that I'll tell you about as we keep going here. So here is our overview of our week. I posted our legal justice post-it charting that Jan and I did together. So the whole chart is posted. You can check that out, and that's for legal justice. And I also posted our legal justice thesis writing document that it's just notes, and I found it in my hard drive, and I was like, I'll just post that too, so you can see that. We'll have serial this week. We're going to do a lot actually, rhetorical mode essay stuff. And then you can see here that there's presentation and some more green sheets that you can do to work ahead in weeks 10 and 11, for weeks 10 and 11. So here's your absolutely expected assignment for every week, right? This is episode 9, to be suspected. And there's a lovely discussion board. Your new Curiosity Quest thing is up, so you can get started on that if you want to. You know the drill, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time there. Then this presentation is important because I did something a little bit different. This is a little bit of a longer presentation, so I knew that it would be longer than 15 minutes, which is what Screencast-O-Matic gives me. So I decided to try using the audio, the insert audio button in PowerPoint, and it worked really, really great. So this is just a plain old PowerPoint, but I have inserted audio on every single slide. So it's sort of like the Voicethread, except there's no interaction. It's just you going through and listening to each slide. So this is what you're going to have to do in order to view this presentation, is you're going to have to download the PowerPoint on a computer or on your phone, because you all have 365. So you should be able to have access to a PowerPoint. And then you're going to put the PowerPoint in presentation mode. That's just that little thing at the bottom. And then you just click through normally. And every slide you're going to have to click twice. So you'll click once and it will change the slide to the next. You will move the slide to the next one, and then you'll click again, and then the audio will play. If you hover over the audio thing, this is the audio thing. If you hover over it, then there's like the time bar comes up, and there's like a play button and a pause button. So then you can play around with it a little bit, but it will still, no matter what, it will play when you click the second time. So I'm sure you can figure it out, but please let me know if you have any issues with this, because it's a really important video. So if there is an issue, let me know right away, so then I can do some damage control there. And this is the first video that you have to watch, so I would really appreciate it if somebody tried to watch it like today, right away, so I would know if it worked for you or not. So that, I'm excited about that, and I wanted to model for you another way to do your Curiosity Quests, so I tried that for you. All right, so the next thing is the Megan Jan show. After you watch or listen to the PowerPoint, the journey, and that this journey is going to teach you exactly how to write an inductive order paper, which is what you're going to be required to, excuse me, write for this rhetorical mode paper, your justice paper. Once you get done watching this presentation, the next step is to watch this video. And it was about a year ago that Jan and I got together, and we created this video in a little recording studio that's on campus that I didn't even know we had. And we got a little bit goofy, and it was fun. And you'll hear us talking through how to start a rhetorical mode paper for legal justice. And remember, that's our, I'm so sorry, my voice. That's our modeling unit. It's our little mini unit to teach you how to write your justice paper. So be sure and watch this and take notes. It's very important. It gives you a lot of really good information, but it is long. So just be aware. Okay. The next thing is Voicethread. It's the organizational analysis Voicethread. And this is going to analyze the first stop along the way, and it's going to teach you how to do your homework, which is due on in week 9, Friday of week 9. And that homework is going to be writing stop 2. And you'll be super confused, and you will struggle a lot if you don't watch and listen to and take notes to all 3 of those presentations. The journey is super important because it tells you how to write the paper. The Megan Jan Show gives you a model of thinking and how to get started on writing the paper. And the Voicethread has you analyze a first stop, so you absolutely have the instruction that you need in order to write stop 2. This is an assignment that you are going to put into the assignment folder, and there is a worksheet. It's pictured right here. This worksheet is also going to be uploaded into the assignment box. So you're going to upload 2 documents. You're going to upload either a photograph, or if you type in there, that's fine. Or if you print it out and then you can scan it, that's fine. Somehow this worksheet needs to get into the assignment folder, and then your stop 2 writing should get into the assignment folder. So that is going to be your assignment. All right, so now a chance to get ahead. Again, I want you to really consider trying to get ahead this next week. And if all goes well, I will try and get week 10 up early as well. I'm trying to get that done right now, so hopefully. But here's your first thing that you can do. This is your Open Research Choices presentation. The instructions are right in content right here, and you have your justice groups that are all set for you, and that is where you're going to post your presentations. It's not a hard assignment. You've done all the work for it already, so it's just putting together the presentation, and it's very scripted for you, so it's not a whole lot of thinking. You just have to do it, and this is something that would be easy to check off your list. And then there is green sheets. So you know how to do green sheets. You've already had some practice with that. And there are going to be some green sheets. And during week 10, you're going to need to do the green sheets for 4 of the justice types: commutative, distributive, social, and procedural. There's a reason for that, and I will give you a nice schedule for week 10 to help you manage the workload. But if you get these green sheets done, you will be so happy with yourself, because that's going to be the most tedious work, and you already know how to do it. So go ahead and get that started if you can, if you have time. All right. And then there's also green sheets for retributive and restorative justice. That's not due till week 11. So that's how you can get ahead this week. And that's all. And I'll see you in the rest of the presentations this week.